Welcome back to Heaven My Cake. Today we're making a Halloween boo cake with buttercream pumpkins. So I first began with doing like a rough crumb coat with purple buttercream on my cake. And if you don't know how to do that, there's going to be a link below for some cake basics just to get you started. So I went ahead and melted some marshmallows. And the marshmallows are really, really sticky, but it was just so fun to just get crazy with it and just stick it on there. It doesn't have to be perfect, just like a real spider web. Super cool. So then I went ahead and then rolled out some fondant for that boo lettering on the front of my cake. And I have some letter cutters here that make it really easy to get the shape of the letters that you want, whatever message that you want to choose. So I went ahead and did that. And if they're sticking to it, just use a toothpick in the corner of it so that way you don't get that too much of an indent and it should just pop right out. You may have to help it. But yes. And the tool that I use to roll out the fondant, that's a fondant roller. So you can use that or a rolling pin, just something just to that you can roll the fondant out with. So now that I have all of my letters ready to go, I'm going to get ready to stick them on the cake. So a way to stick them on the cake is to just apply a dab of water on the back of it and then just stick it on there. So once I'm happy with my lettering and how it looks on the cake, there you go. I go ahead and fill my piping bag with orange buttercream so I can get the look of those buttercream pumpkins on the top of my cake. And you can see here, I'm doing like the front of the cake, the back of the cake, the left side, the right side, and that way it kind of looks even. And then I just fill the entire cake with that. Once I make those swirls, I go ahead and I use leftover sprinkles, and that's what I use to top the cake. So I have some chocolate candy pearls that are actually white that I'm going to be using to put on the top of the cake. How cool does it look so far? So they're my candy pearls, and I just did a mixture of sprinkles and just colored it black and whatever I had in my pantry, like I said. And once you get an up close look, it'll look like little shards on the top, on the top of the pearls. So yeah, that's how I made the cake. Most of the stuff that I'm using here will be linked below, and any cake basics blog post so that way you can see how to really build your cake to get it ready for the cake design like you see here. I hope you have a great Halloween. Like and subscribe and take care.